This is the COMA Girl Daily Podcast, written by Stephanie Bond. September 22nd, Thursday. I can't stay long, Roberta said. Just came by to read you some mail. It is flooding in again. I guess everyone and their neighbor saw your story on television. She tore open the first envelope. Dear COMA Girl, you're gonna burn in a pit of hellfire. Wait, that one's not very nice. A thick, ripping sound filled the air. Goodbye, creepy Jesus freak, she sang. She tore open another envelope. Let's see. COMA Girl, bye-bye, illegitimate devil spawn. Okay, goodbye. Another hearty rip sounded. What is wrong with people? She tore open a third one. Okay, here's a sane person. Dear COMA Girl, I saw your story on the doctors and no, wait, this lady wants to buy your baby for $300. Goodbye. Oh, wait. She sent a $10 deposit. That we will keep. She heaved a sigh. I don't like opening your mail, Marigold, but maybe I should go through them at home and weed out the perverts, lunatics, and devil worshippers. What do you think? I think that sounds good. By the way, I've started my detective work. I called your office and told your boss I found a man's San Antonio Spurs hat at the apartment and did it belong to anyone there. I have to say, I was very relieved when Mr. Palmer didn't lay claim to it. He said he'd ask around the office and call me back. Then she cleared her throat. Actually, Marigold, it crossed my mind that it could be Duncan. Although, to my knowledge, you two never did the nasty, but just in case, this morning I looked up his phone number from the cake order and called. I'm in agony. I want to know what he said, but I don't want to know what he said. I need closure, but I don't want it. Anyway, his fiancée answered. Duncan left the States over a month ago to work in refugee camps and won't be back until the wedding. I made up some lame excuse about the order, but while I had her on the phone, I told her someone had left a San Antonio Spurs hat at the bakery, and I wondered if it belongs to Duncan. She said no, that Duncan is notorious for dissing professional basketball. It's true. He prefers college basketball. He'd said there was a story behind the hat, but he never got around to telling me. Was too busy impregnating me. So that's that. Duncan is not the father of your child. She sighed. Pity, though. I bet the two of you would have decent-looking kids. Not gorgeous, mind you, but really decent-looking. And sturdy. Ah, I hope she's right. So, Duncan is traveling overseas, which means he might not know I'm pregnant. Or if he does know, he might not be able to reach me. Women do that. We make excuses for our men. It blunts the pain. Because the more likely scenario is Duncan left the country to get away from me.
Hello, this is Stephanie Bond, author of the COMA Girl Daily Podcast. What do you think will happen next? If you'd like to discuss the story with other listeners, check the show notes for a link to join the Facebook group and for links to other serials I've written. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of COMA Girl.